So this is my next project, and it's a dupe to another creation that I found on Pinterest. And so she made that, and I wanted to make the same thing but with a woodsy theme instead of the nautical theme. So I'm going to show you the picture that she did, and I'm in no way claiming that it's going to look like that or doing it over, copying it in any way. I'm just doing my own version, a dupe to that, and it's going to be a woodsy theme instead of the nautical theme. The house is made. We have skewer sticks and popsicle stick ones. I use coffee stir sticks for the roofs. I made a little hobbit house out of a round piece of whatever you call it. The backs are supported by popsicle stick, and then I added more popsicle stick if I want it to stand out a little bit more. Now we just need to paint it. I am thinking the popsicle sticks are going to be painted just paint. I kind of want to stain the skewer stick ones, and I'm just going to use paint and then just wipe some of it off to make it look like stain. I don't want to use like real stain. And yeah, that's the next step, is just painting them and setting them up to see how it goes best on the little ledge that I made. Guys, here's the painted houses again. I wanted to show you what I found in my stash to add to the houses. To the addition of painting the houses the bright, pretty colors, I do want to rub some dark or black paint just in certain places. I found some Christmas tree pieces from the Christmas line at Dollar Tree, and I had found a bag of stuff at the thrift store with trees, and these are perfect. These are better than the Christmas trees. I had forgotten I even had these, but they are going to work great for just a little bit of scenery on the side or in between the houses. I know not all these houses are going to fit. I gotta decide which ones I want to use. But, yeah. I have plenty of houses to try to look for the perfect fit. There's a bear in this package. This is from the Dollar Tree. And there's a bear in here that's going to work good for putting in some place in the scenery somewhere. The cat, there's really no leopards around. I could make it into a cougar though by just painting it kind of the same color but without spots. Can you see that? Hold on a minute, I gotta fix my phone. Alright, now I hope it wasn't dark. It was dark to me, so I had to fix it so I could see better. So I could paint this cat a cougar color, which is kind of a tannish red color and make him kind of crouching around some of the wood logs, pieces, branches. And I could get that bear and put him somewhere. The rest of these animals are zoo animals, so I don't really need that. It doesn't fit the scenario. Here's a deer. I like the deer. That deer might be a little too big though. We'll have to see. It's kind of giant. I have a baby deer, which might work, but I kind of, I don't know. I might not even have the deer because the baby deer looks like a baby deer, and you don't usually see those by themselves. More trees. There was cows in here. I kind of want a cow somewhere in the scenery. And that dog. There's a collie dog, and there's definitely lots of border collies in this area. Or like, this is like a regular collie, but there's Shelties around here. Lots of people have herding dogs here because they have cows and sheep around here. There's fences. I don't know if I can even fit fences anywhere, but there's wagon wheels. That might look good somewhere, except I am going to paint the wagon wheel black or dark brown because I don't want a yellow one. But I think a wagon wheel would look good somewhere. And here's a cow and a horse. I thought the horse would look good somewhere. And this smaller cow. I think that is actually the right size for putting in the scenery. Even more so than the other one. We'll see. There might be like there's a smaller cow. It could be like the baby. We'll see. But I'm gonna look in my my sticker stash and my other stash that kind of has like odds and ends that might work good too in the scenery. Oh, I didn't show you this. This is cool. This would work in part of the scenery too. Who doesn't want a windmill, right? So yeah, this is great. I found really good stuff. a tiny bead from my bead stash for the doorknobs. It was a headache because I don't handle tiny stuff very well. So also, I found a cross bead to put on the church, and I took out the little Christmas tree and stuck the windmill there instead. I figured it looked better there, and I couldn't not put the windmill somewhere, and it just didn't fit anywhere else, so here it is so far. And we're also working on a little one right here. I made a little hobbit house for it. I put a tiny bead on there too for the doorknob. I'm actually going to repaint the front of the hobbit house so it looks better. Right now it has glue stains on it. I do want to redo the trees, but we'll see what all I put on it before I do anything with the trees. With this project, I really don't have to paint trees. Well, the project's basically done, but I do wish I had some miniature tools, miniature barrels maybe to put certain places, maybe some miniature woodland creatures are smaller than what I have here right now. I would have to find like a set of farm animals, woodland creature bag somewhere that had like the animals like super small. That would look really good just to add here and there. I have the bear that I painted black. I like him black. I painted the dog, the colors of the color combo that my dogs are pretty much. Whiskey, come here. See, he's about the same color except that collie I put a little less white on. And then Copper has a little bit less white on him, but with like a little bit more of this miniature dog's colors. Sorry about my shakiness. I'm trying to keep my hand out of this the way, but yeah, it's basically finished. I just wish I had a little bit more to add. I like the wagon wheel, and the mushroom is cute. The mushroom came from the little wood cutouts that you can find at Dollar Tree sometimes. And I really didn't spend very much money making this. I had most of the supplies that I needed. The only supplies I really had to buy with that was the board itself. And I just, I had to go collect the wood sticks, put there to look like logs, and everything else I made by hand or found in the stash. It was so much fun. I painted the mountains. Oh, and the tree sticker did really turn out to help me a lot. So I'm really glad I used the sticker, even though at first I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. But it did work. And I'm so happy about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you make this. Tell me what you think about this. I almost forgot to show you this one. Sorry about that. I just kind of stuck stuff on there randomly. I like it a lot. I think it looks cute, but I think I should put more of the moss over the top of the whatever you call it, the trellis thing, and have a little bit more miniature woodland creatures, kind of like the other one. That would be good. I think it turned out really cute for a sign. I'm probably going to make it a sign. And it's just, these woodland projects are just so fun. Sorry about the shadow. Thanks again for watching.